Hello, 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 YouTube. It's me, John Avenger, once again, and welcome back to Amanda Peet Month here on my channel. Now, this one's going to be kind of a mini rant. This is a film that she did that I thought she was wasted in. It's from 2013. I used to have this on DVD, but I got rid of it because it was just not for me. It's not horrible, it's just not as good as I thought it would be, and that is The Way, Way Back. This is the poster. Now, I saw this movie last year. I bought it at a Dollar Tree. I was looking forward to it because it has such a massive, really good cast. But it didn't grab me. It's a dramedy coming of age story like Perks of Being a Wallflower and a bunch of other stuff, and I think Little Miss Sunshine. But the thing is that the acting is not the problem. My problem with this movie is that it didn't grab me. Like the writing and some of the choices that they make are just like blah. It's a very generic movie. That's my biggest problem. There was a critic right here that said that was a contrast that's on my side that says A. Dowd of the AV Club gave the film a C plus, describing it as generic constructed. Yeah, it is, because there's really good actors in this movie, and they just say things that I've seen done before. You got the crazy uncle that drinks, and then you have the aunt that's kind of like sexualized, and then you have that's pining for another man, and then you have the quirky grandmother, and you have there's a lot of actors here, and then you have the young boy who's growing up with his family and learning to get a job and meets a girl. Yeah, that I've seen all of that already. But I'm going to say the positives first before I get to the negatives. The cast is mostly sound. Steve Carell, really good actor. I've always liked him. I thought he was very funny in Get Smart and the Despicable Me films. Allison Janney, she just won an Oscar recently. She's very good in the movie. I think she owns a scene. Like when she's in a movie, even when she's not a likable character, she's just she's on the bubble. She always is really well. She's a really well accomplished actress. Anna Sophia Robb, I've seen her in other stuff. Bridge of Terabithia, she's fine. She was in the movie with The Rock, Race to Witch Mountain, the reboot. She's okay in the film. I don't remember her character. Sam Rockwell, he gives the best performance in this movie. He plays one of the boss at the water amusement park that Liam James works in the summer because it takes place during the summer, and he's really good. Like his dialogue, his delivery, he is fantastic. There's a reason why he won an Oscar last year, and he deserves it because he's really good. He's always been a good actor. Sam Rockwell. The first movie I saw him in was Ninja Turtles. He had a cameo in that. Maya Rudolph is fine in the movie. She's not in it that much. Rob Corddry, he plays, I think, one of the uncles for Liam James. And, of course, Amanda Peet's the aunt. She's not in the movie that much. That's one of my biggest gripes with the film. Like, Amanda Peet's gorgeous in the movie. She's, like, in a bikini top, and she's, like, dancing around with Liam James, and she's very open. And I like that. Even when they sexualize Amanda Peet, I'm like, it's not overly sexualized like Don John, so I'm fine with it. And she's beautiful in the movie. Also, isn't this movie PG-13? I think it is. Yeah, I think it's a PG-13. I think it's a PG-13. Yeah, because I don't remember it being R. It just didn't grab me. Like the way back, like it should have been funnier. Like I didn't laugh much. Like the soundtrack was good. I like the soundtrack. He's listening to a song on I think on his iPod or CD player or something. And yeah, and it's well done music. Yeah, it says here, shy 14-year-old Duncan goes on a summer vacation with his mother, her overbearing boyfriend, and her boyfriend's daughter. Having a rough time fitting in, Duncan finds an unexpected friend in Owen. Yeah, that's Sam Rockwell. He's great. Like I think he's fantastic. Manager of the Water Whiz Water Park. That's funnier than it sounds. Yeah, Amanda P plays Joan. Rob Corddry is Kip. This was PG-13, thematic elements, language, sexual content, and brief drug material. Yeah, and the thing is, the film is a bit overrated. It got a 7.4 on IMDb. Like I said, it's well made. It's just not the substance didn't do it for me. The film is too long. It's an hour and 43 minutes. I think it could have been an hour and a half. You could have cut a lot of stuff out that just serves no purpose. What else? It got like a 85% on Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah, despite its familiar themes, The Way Back makes use of its talented cast, finely tuned script, and an abundance of charm to deliver a funny and satisfying coming-of-age story. I did not laugh much, and satisfying, yeah, if you like artsy-fartsy films. That's kind of what it felt like to me. But like I said, there's one actor in the movie I can't stand, and I know people loved her in Hereditary. I never gave a shit about this actress. She hurts the movie a lot for me because she does nothing. She serves no purpose, and that's Toni Collette. I've never liked Toni Collette. I just think she's very boring. She does an American accent in almost everything she's in, and she's an Aussie chick. I'm not stupid, Hollywood. I know that she can't act with her normal accent because they're going to laugh in her face. She just does nothing for me. I prefer Mia Wasikowska. At least she's beautiful. Toni Collette's just, her face is dry, her eyes are buggy. Yeah, I've never said that about an actress, but her eyes are buggy. They're like this. They're like blanking in the eye, buggy eyes. She has the same eyes that Felicity Jones has. I just don't care about her at all. She does nothing for me. She's not sexy. She's not funny. Just get out of my face, Toni Collette. I'm not. I don't care about Hereditary. Oh, it's a scary movie, and then it's a cult movie. Yeah, suck it. I think Get Out is probably better. But anyway, this is about this. The way back. Amanda Peet's underused. She's in 5 scenes. She's trying to flirt with Steve Carell to get in his pants, and then Liam James is like telling her off and like, "Why are you after my dad? Don't bother him. You have a man. Go be with him." And then blah blah blah. It's a lot of generic, drama shit that you've seen already. Liam James is fine in the role. He's like a teenager in the movie. He's in his 20s now. He's like 22, but he's not the problem. It's just the substance. I didn't care for it. It didn't draw me in. I was just very bored. It's boring at times, and it just goes on and on. And what else? Yeah, it says Sam Rockwell's performance was met with critical praise, with many critics agreeing he should have gotten an Oscar. That his performance was deserving of an Oscar. For him, yes. For the rest of the cast, like, they're good, but some of them are underused. And yeah, it says he has a great ability to make even sharp line of dialogue sound freshly improvised. Yeah. And like I said, if it was more focused on him and not this family bickering and all this, I'm like, yeah, I think I would have liked it a lot more. It's just very generic, and it does nothing for me. Considering how beautiful Amanda Peet is and what a good actress she is, she's wasted here. This is one of her later films that she was just like, oh, we're going to make you like an extended cameo, like the Joker in Suicide Squad. And it upsets me. And, I was underwhelmed. Just like with Demolition Man, everybody likes it. I was bored. I thought Stallone was underused. I don't care for Sandra Bullock. I thought the action was just there. And I hated Wesley Snipes being a cartoon. Here, no one's a cartoon, but yeah, this is the scene I'm talking about. Outside the park, Duncan is continually neglected by his mother, Pam, who indulges in drinking. Again, I've seen that in Rick and Morty. You're not going to beat that. That came out the same year as this movie. Staying out at night and smoking marijuana, which, by the way, is legal now. I don't know why, but it is. With other adult vacationers. At the 4th of July cookout, Suzanne sees that he is upset about this and invites him to go hunting for ghost crabs with her and Peter, where she talks about her absent father and helps Duncan to open up. Later that night, Duncan witnesses Trent and Joan kissing by the side of the house, but does not reveal what he saw. Yeah, exactly. Amanda Peet, they made her just like the slut of the movie, and I didn't like that either. I'm fine with her throwing herself at another man, but the way they did it here was just kind of lazy. I know she was doing other films and a show, I think Togetherness, but you could have done more with her. She should have had more screen time than Toni Collette's buggy eyes. She did nothing for me. Yeah, it says, let me just read this quick. Pam begins to suspect Trent and Joan are having an affair, but Trent convinces her nothing is going on. Later, Duncan confronts Pam in front of her friends and neighbors, telling her to face up to Trent's affair and get rid of him. Trent, is in retaliation, tells Duncan his divorced father does not want him. Duncan stalks away. Suzanne follows him and comforts Duncan out of the beach. Duncan attempts to kiss Suzanne, but she moves away, which makes him become even more upset. Exactly. And then after that, you don't see Amanda Peet anymore. As a fan of that actress, I want to see as much as her as possible. That's why I prefer her in other movies like The Whole 9 Yards, Whole 10 Yards, The X, freaking Martian Child. Even 2012, that has a massive cast, but she's not stuck in a freaking, in a nothing role. She's in the movie a lot. And she's one of the best things in that movie, besides the effects. Here, I'm just like, I was bored. And I don't hate it. I'm like, oh, fuck this movie. This is the worst thing ever. No, it's just, it's underwhelming for me. And when a movie isn't funny and the drama feels forced, and critics are jerking off because they're like, this is a great freaking movie. One of the best of 2013. I've seen better, guys. Critically acclaimed or not, I've seen better. It's not one of the worst of 2013. It's generic. If you've seen this done before, like I said, Perks of Being a Wallflower, Little Miss Sunshine, Juno is a coming of age teen dramedy with pregnancy involved. So you've seen this done before. Adventureland. It's been done already, guys, and done better. I was not a fan of Perks of Being a Wallflower because I thought Emma Watson's accent kind of sucked. And I didn't like the gay stuff they did with Ezra Miller, but I thought whatchamacallit, what's his face was really good in it. The guy that played Percy Jackson, damn it, Logan Lerman. Yeah, he was good. Liam Payne is kind of like Logan Lerman, except he's Canadian. It's fine, didn't bother me, but just the movie just is so boring. It's so dull. And Amanda Peet was wasted, which is the biggest sin of all of this movie. You waste a talented actress like her to be slutty and to dance around, which is fine, but then she disappears without a trace. And her and Rob Corddry, two good actors. This is a perfect example of a movie that's a wasted, talented cast for the most part. But anyway, it never got a sequel, and it's never mentioned. Nobody mentions it anymore. I just thought it was underwhelming. But anyway, it does have Amanda Peet in it, so it counts. I didn't care for the way back. It's way back from my collection now because I didn't care. Hold on. Yeah, now I don't want to see the movie again. I don't need to see another movie where Amanda Peet is wasted. Because in the 2010s, they were starting to waste her in movies. That's why she's doing shows now. Like, what's that show she's doing? Brockmire with Hank Azaria. I want to see it because she's great. I love seeing her face. Her birthday's coming up next week, and I'm going to review a film on her birthday. But this one is one of her lesser films for me, personally. I've got more enjoyment out of Whipped because at least when she shows up, the movie gets way better for me. This was just really lazy, boring filmmaking, in my opinion. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and I'll see you in the next Amanda Peet review, hopefully soon.